what did I watch? February 2026 edition. I started off with a classic, Dante's Peak. This is the 4K Kino Lorber. Basically, the original. They did it's a 4K scan of the original film on this one. And if you are in for like a 90s classic disaster film, it's got Pierce Brosnan, Linda Hamilton, you'll like this. I mean, is it cheesy at times? Sure. Is it a product of its time? Yes. But I really enjoy these kind of movies. And if you've never seen Dante's Peak, high recommend. And it looks great in 4K. Next up, I watched Firewall. This was a movie I found at Goodwill for like $1.50. I had never heard of it before. It stars Harrison Ford. Paul Bettany is the villain in it. It had an awful Rotten Tomato score. I thought, oh, this is going to be garbage. And I actually really enjoyed it. It's an early 2000s movie about Harrison Ford, and he's like a IT security guy. So early 2000s hacking and things and like that, identity theft is in here. But really, it's just a good old fashioned kind of its time thriller film. It even ends with, you know, the good old just Harrison Ford fisticuffs. But I thought Paul Bettany was a good villain, and I was thoroughly entertained the whole time for that film. Next up, we're continuing on with the MCU rewatch this year. I started off with Thor: The Dark World. This one gets a lot of hate as like the worst Thor movie. It's not my favorite, I'm gonna be honest, but there are some good things in it. You get more Thor and Loki interaction. I think that they try to give Thor and Chris Hemsworth and Natalie Portman's character some more to do together, give them a little bit more chemistry. Does it really work? No, but I guess it helps for later on when she shows back up. And the villain's pretty lame, so I kind of get the hate on this one. It's a, you know, it's not horrible, but it's just not really that much fun of a rewatch. Iron Man 3. This was a very controversial film when it first came out, mainly because of the whole villain Mandarin twist kind of in the middle of the movie. I guess I won't ruin it, but the Mandarin's not the real villain of this film. There's also a lot of this movie where Iron Man, Tony Stark, it's more of a Tony Stark movie. He's not in the suit for a lot of it. But rewatching it, I enjoyed it. It's just a weird, different take from the first two Iron Mans. And so, you know, I kind of get the hate on it. Some people really love that one, but it's okay for me. This was like super shocking, especially for me. Captain America: The Winter Soldier. As I've said before, I've not been the biggest fan of the first Captain America, so I went in with very low expectations. And then when I originally saw this, was kind of blown away. It's great. It's a espionage spy thriller. You've got a great villain in Hydra and Robert Redford. And then it's just got some good twists. The Winter Soldier's so freaking cool. A great movie, and really went from Captain America, my least favorite, to one of my most favorite movies. This is in the top 10, obviously, of MCU films. Next up, I watched Guardians of the Galaxy. I do have this really cool Mondo Steelbook for this one. This is the first Guardians movie. Another movie that I went into kind of skeptical. I didn't really know anything about the Guardians. It was like talking tree, a talking raccoon. What is this? Chris Pratt and crew are great in this film. It's funny. It's got heart. And really on rewatch, I kind of like this even more. It's probably been the like third, fourth, fifth time I've seen this film, but it's really good. It's just a really good time. And I think the heart at the end, I'm like connecting more to it now that I've seen all of the Guardians and their story. This first film, I don't know, it just hits a little stronger than it originally did. Then I watched Guardians 2. This one gets some hate, I guess, for people not liking it. I think the main reason is it comes off, I think James Gunn, you know, off of the success of the first film, goes a little goofier, a little more James Gunn in this one. And the comedy, some people don't dig the overly comedic take on things. But I mean, I like the whole Star Lord and his real father slash um, kind of adoptive father storyline. Is Ego that great of a villain? Not really, but I don't know. And we get new additions into the team, and once again, it's got the heart, it's got the funny, and it's just a fun time. So I'm not on the hate side of this film. I enjoy Guardians too. Finally, I watched Avengers: Age of Ultron, another Avengers movie that is like looked on as the least favorite or the least good Avengers film. For me, I like this better than the first Avengers. I like Wanda Maximoff's story in this. I like adding Vision. I think Ultron is a really cool villain. I will say he doesn't live up to the potential, and I think that's why a lot of people hate on this. And then the whole Thor going in a cave and having a vision, that was kind of dumb. But for the most part, everything else I really enjoyed about this film, and I've always wondered if Ultron would ever come back, because has the potential to be a really cool villain. But I enjoyed this Avengers film. It's a good time, and that is it for the month of February.